Hello, this is Mr. Hornby83. I am here with my top 10 anime movies. Last night I did anime shows, which just now got uploaded on YouTube. Supposed to be up there last night. Anyway, but now, like with the shows last night, this is my opinion on what I think was the best. This is not official. I've never claimed to be a quote-unquote expert at anything I freaking talk about on this show or review or anything like that. But top 10 best anime movies. First off, start with Blood the Last Vampire. It's about a vampire. I think it's like different vampire factions are fighting with each other. Or no, she's like what it is, the government's using her to hunt. I think other like crazy creatures and all that. So, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, so but yeah, that's what it is. They're using her, she's the last vampire, hunting a bunch of other creatures that are very strong and that, the government and humans can't handle. Next up is, because he's my favorite Saiyan aside from Vegeta, Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. The first movie was pretty good. I mean, Broly, the return of Broly was okay, but this movie was really good. I mean, you get the whole backstory on Broly. You find out that King Vegeta's a kind of a douchebag, which if you didn't realize, he was already kind of proven to be that anyway. Broly's wanting revenge on Goku for crying. That was the stupidest thing about this movie, was him wanting revenge on Goku for crying and then making him cry. That was the stupidest plot they ever did in any Dragon Ball movie. And I wish they wouldn't. Hopefully they fixed that with this new Broly movie coming out, Dragon Ball Super, this December. Yeah, y'all didn't realize it. I keep up on the news. Anyway, next up, Twilight of Dark Masters. This is about like two ancient beings. One, I guess, is an angel. The other's like a crazy demon. Who, but the main focus is like this couple that were like in love with each other so much they're about to get married, but then the boyfriend turns into this giant creature because the main villain of Twilight of Dark Masters was like sitting there doing experiments on all these humans, and it worked on her boyfriend, and unfortunately both those characters died. He died as a demon, and he accidentally killed her. So the main character, he's an awesome character though. I love him. I just can't think of the name. I'll probably be able to realize the name once I do the VHS commentary of it tomorrow on Facebook Live. Next up, I had to do these separate because I was moving short. Heavy Metal Part 1. Yes, Heavy Metal is an anime. It's in the anime section every time you look for it. The first Heavy Metal was an anthology story. It was just like a bunch of different stories across the thing. John Candy was in and all that, etc., etc. Heavy Metal 2000, the reason why it's above Heavy Metal is because I liked the story better for Heavy Metal 2000. They had a just straight up focus on the main character. There was just one main character. There was like a billion main characters. There was a main villain. Awesome, dark, gritty, all my things for, good animes. Yeah. Yeah, Heavy Metal and Heavy Metal 2000 at 7 and 6. Number 5, Ghost in the Shell. Of course, you guys have heard me rave about this movie time and time and time again. And you've heard me rave about how I like the anime better than the movie. I don't know what else to say about Heavy Metal. Or not Heavy Metal, the Ghost in the Shell. I don't know what else to say. I've said so many great positive things about it when I reviewed it, when I did my commentary of it recently on Facebook Live. I just love Ghost in the Shell. That's why it's here at number 5. Number 4, Akira. Now, I didn't see this movie when it was first big. I just seen it like I think early 2000s, and I really liked it. It was a really good movie. I love the story. I love the characters. I love, all the interactions, the battles, the darkness of it. You find out what's going on at the end pretty much, and glad it's been a long time since I watched, so that's why I don't say too much about it. Ninja Scroll. You guys have heard me rave about Ninja Scroll as well, as with 2 and 1. But at number 3, Ninja Scroll. I love Ninja Scroll. Can't wait to do my commentary of it next week. I mean, this movie. I mean, the visuals on it is very good. Action sequences is very good. The story is awesome. I mean, everything about this movie is freaking awesome. I mean, I love this movie so much. But yeah, that's why it's at number 3. I mean, this movie, I don't know what else to say about it either. But I mean, the visuals on it, oh man, amazing visuals, fight scenes, everything. It's just amazing. The story between the 2 main characters, which is the main hero and the main villain. Then you also got the secondary character, which is a woman who, her body's kind of a poisoned body. And, because she tests all these, poisonous things to make sure the king doesn't get killed. But, just an excellent movie. If you haven't seen Ninja Scroll, go check that anime out. If you're an anime fan, it's everything you want in a freaking anime. I'm telling you. Street Fighter 2, the anime, of course. Follows Ryu. It does have Guile, Chun-Li in them, but they're really just the side characters. It's mainly focused on Ken and Ryu, and Bison trying to get either one of them to be on his side. For whatever reason, they don't really explain why he wants them. But I guess Bison just collecting very powerful characters. And the opening fight scene alone is awesome. With Sagat and freaking Ryu just going at it. And then Ryu get ready to do that Hadouken, and it's building up, all this lightning thundering. I mean, it just sets the tone for the movie perfectly. I love that movie. And it was way better than the live action movie that came out, I believe, the year before or that same year. Next up, of course, I don't know, my first introduction to anime. I've already reviewed this movie. I love it. Vampire Hunter D. I've seen Bloodlust here and there and bits and pieces of it. Same with the second Ghost in the Shell movie, and I don't think Blood made another one. But yeah. I love Vampire Hunter D. Story about a vampire hunter who also turns out to be part vampire. And not only that, he's the son of Dracula, and he's probably the most powerful vampire in the universe that they set Vampire Hunter D up, because, someone can make a case for Blade, blah, 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 or other vampires that's similar. But, yeah, I mean, and it starts out with this lady hunting some kind of weird looking creature. And then this evil count vampire dude. He's probably about as old as Dracula, it seems like. And he bites her, and then she's trying to get help. She sees D. She asks D for help. At first he didn't want to, but apparently he was attracted to her, which they really kind of built the story a little bit, but not too much on that. Just the visuals on this too are very good. The fight scenes are pretty good. I mean, the action, very bloody and gory. If you love your anime bloody and gory, you'll love it. Same with Ninja Scroll and some of these other ones I've said, like Twilight and all that. But yeah, and I remembered all the honorable mentions I was going to have for shows last night, but I'm not going to go through them tonight. But one of them was probably going to be Hellsing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this list. Throw a few shout outs real fast. Then my son James, Black Ops Killer. He's always doing Batman videos, Injustice, Mortal Kombat. He does reactions to like certain videos and that. Also, Chrissy Urge, which is like my cousin Chrissy's son, doing videos. Give a shout out to him as well. Heavy Metal Turtle as well. Today I'm gonna give a shout out to Mr. H. If you haven't watched any of his videos, he has really good videos. He talks about a lot of, he talks about a lot of different movie news, reviews. He talks about, the Hellraiser franchise and death and all that, Who else do I want to give a shout out to? So that's pretty much it, but that'll do it. Catch you guys tomorrow for my Facebook Live commentary of Twilight of the Dark Masters VHS commentary. And it's probably the only way you can find Twilight of the Dark Masters is on VHS, because I don't think it's on DVD. But catch you guys later. Peace out.